So the food should actually smell good, second condition. And the third condition, we should feel good when we touch it. Like for example, when you make a gulab jamun, so all of you know gulab jamun. So when I touch that gulab jamun, when I hold it to eat, relish, so that gulab jamun should be soft, the texture should be soft, it should be pleasing to touch also. If it is very hard, if you are served idli and the idli is very hard like a stone, so by touch you can understand this is not a good food. Hope you are getting the point. So the food also should have good, we should feel good when we touch it. And the fourth condition for a good food is it should taste good. Yes, the shape, the looks, feeling, touching, everything is okay. But most important thing is it should taste good. So we should feel it should be very pleasing. Sometimes people have a habit of eating too spicy food. I have seen people on the roads, they eat this pani puri, bel puri, tel puri, all these kind of stuffs. So when they are eating, actually smoke is coming from all the holes in the body. Literally they are crying, they are feeling so difficult, literally tears are coming down from their eyes, but still they want it, please add some more mirchi, some more spice, some more chili. So they eat so much of spice. So this is called rajasic food. Ati ushna means too much hot, too much spicy, too much sour, too much bitter. All these things come under the category of rajasic food. So this rajasic food when we eat, while eating it is difficult, and while digesting it is difficult, and later in the next day morning also to come out it is very difficult. So this rajasic ahar is not good. So it doesn't even taste also good. Sometimes you eat too hot food and tongue burns. And when the tongue burns, whatever you eat, you don't feel the taste itself. So that is why it is very important, the food what we eat should have good taste. That is the point. And the most important point, that is the fifth condition for a good food is it should help us in digestion. So whatever we eat, it should digest. The food which we eat, if it becomes too difficult for the body to digest, then that food actually gets collected in the tummy, in the belly, and that translates into fat. So that's why I always say there is what is the difference between sun and bun? Both sounds little similar, but there is it is a joke but makes a lot of sense. So what is the difference between sun and bun? So the difference is sun rises in the east, sets in the west, but bun rises in the east and sets in the west. So you know what is east? You know, like whenever you want to make idli, dosa or anything related to this maida, so you need to keep it for some time. The yeast comes and then this yeast helps the ingredient to convert. So this bun or bread or whatever, so this stuff actually needs yeast, and finally when you eat it, it doesn't get digested so easily, so it sets in the waste. But sun rises in the east, sets in the west. That is the point. So hope you got the point. The 5 important conditions for a good food. What are those? It should look good, it should smell good, it should feel good to touch, it should taste good, and finally it should digest good. So that digestion part is very important, because there are so many people who suffer because of indigestion. How many of you think about digestion while eating? None of us bother about digestion. So we think about digestion only when we have indigestion. So this creation is so beautiful that many things we don't know how it is working. So even while eating food, we have control over food until we put it inside our mouth. The moment we put the food inside the mouth, when it just crosses the throat, we don't have control over the food. And what happens to the food after going inside the belly? Only God knows. G-O-K, God only knows. but there is lot of metabolism, there is lot of chemical reactions which happens, none of us we know. So that is why at least we should help the body to digest well. So a person, in Kannada there is a beautiful saying, Matu ballavaniಗೆ ಜಗಳವಿಲ್ಲ, ಊಟ ಬಲ್ಲವನಿಗೆ ರೋಗವಿಲ್ಲ. So meaning, a person who knows how to speak, he will never get into troubles or problems with relationship. And a person who knows how to eat food, he never gets any diseases. So that is why in the Vedic culture, kitchen is called a house, a place where medicines are prepared. So meaning in kitchen whatever we cook, so that stuff should actually help us to increase our life, and it should not create problems for the body and the mind. So that is the point here. So these are the 5 important conditions.